Good evening. Tonight we'll be taking a look at a trend that is sweeping the advertising industry and the man who is perhaps the truest personification of that trend. In the past, many companies have used celebrities to promote their products, but PFS Group's Dr. Paid is part of a new trend in which the company actually creates the celebrity through a series of commercials, public appearances, poorly conceived television programs, and viral marketing. PFS has taken this emergent brand of marketing to a new level. Dr. Paid has now eclipsed Subway's Jared, Geico's Cavemen, and the uppity kid from the Mac commercials in all relevant spokesperson efficacy metrics. Many contend that not since Laguna Beach first aired has a person shot into the public eye so quickly and so undeservedly. But just 3 weeks ago, this same Dr. Paid was living in a completely different world. It's time for America to get to know the real Dr. Paid. Tell me the history of Dr. Paid.
Yo, you may not even believe this, but there was a time, and I'm not even talking about a long time ago, when Dr. Paid was not getting paid.
Well, what was the big break for you?
Man, you know, I was out spitting rhymes near a bagel shop downtown. And you know what? This suit comes by from PFS and he hears me rhyming, you know? And he was laughing and I could tell that he could feel me, you know? And he starts telling me that with a little polish, he thought I could really move some product. So, you know, I'm thinking bankroll, you know, I'm thinking we're gonna be doing some CDs, I'm thinking some merchandise, I'm thinking maybe a little mall tour. But you know what? I think maybe he was talking about PFS product. But you know what? It's all tight, you know? Because here's the thing. I think it was truly divine intercourse.
Intervention?
I'm sorry, what?
You meant to say, never mind. So it was meant to be, huh?
You know, I rap about PFS. I rap about the PFS culture. You know, I rap about their people. You know, and I rap about myself. Rapping about PFS. You know, so I mean, when you find something you're good at, that's what you're gonna do, right?
So you're saying PFS and its extensive line of accounts receivable services really inspires you?
They've been like a crazy, busted fire hydrant of inspiration and genius and hot rhymes and fly girls and everything, man. Word is bomb.
In the few tracks that I've heard, you've actually managed to rhyme PFS with We the Best 27 times, and in some cases 3 to 4 times per verse. Do you believe this is indicative of your quote-unquote range?
Haters gonna hate.
To get a better understanding of this phenomenon, we sat down with the ad exec who spawned the Dr. Paid campaign. Where did you find Dr. Paid and how did all of this come together?
Well, we had really been racking our brains trying to find a campaign that would cut through all the clutter, but to no avail. I found Dr. Paid really in a back alley of a bagel shop that I frequent. He may or may not have been digging through the dumpsters, but frankly I didn't care. Why he called himself Dr. Paid before he even signed with PFS, I have no idea.
Well, so certainly a non-traditional campaign for PFS, matching a previously unknown and arguably untalented rapper with accounts receivable company with a strong presence in the healthcare industry.
We feel like it was a match made in heaven. In the cottage industry of spokesmanship, it's smoke and mirrors really. We felt there was a niche in the American psyche, a gap to be filled. Where was the slightly edgy but ultimately innocuous rapper for teens and tweens to love and foolishly relate to?
Still, even with a carefully crafted persona of Dr. Paid, there have to be issues.
Well, every new product off the conveyor belt has its kinks. We've been able to rectify any bumps along the way with a PSA campaign. You see, my firm also specializes in PR tactics. Would you like my card?
Do you feel like you've exploited this man in any way?
Absolutely not. This guy was a blank slate, a ready and willing canvas. Look, this is the great American tale we were watching here, a true transformation. A rags to,
Riches?
well, no, but certainly something better than we found him wearing. The sort of rags to something slightly better than rags story that America craves.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Tune in next week as we delve into the clandestine world of black market Mr. Potato Heads and the extreme measures parents are taking this holiday season to get them.